So Megan, it sounds like it's pretty great weather if you want to get out, do some gardening, and actually fruit trees are thriving right now in Arizona. I know many of you may not really think about that, but Greg Peterson is here from Urban Farm to talk to us about how to make sure that your garden grows this time of year. I feel like someone like me definitely needs this because I have the want to grow these things, but I feel like I have a black thumb, but it's more because I don't know what to do.
Exactly. So there's so many caveats that you have to know when buying fruit trees here in the desert, and that's what my fruit tree education program is all about, is to teach people how to make their fruit trees thrive.
So a quick list, what kind of fruits are we talking about that are doing well right now in Arizona?
Well, of course, citrus.
Yeah, everywhere.
Right, citrus everywhere. Peaches, apricots, plums, apples. There's two different varieties of apples that just will knock your socks off that do really well here. Mulberries. This is one of my favorites right here. It's called the dwarf black mulberry. It's the bush isn't the dwarf, it's the berry. It makes a dime-sized berry that will absolutely knock your socks off.
And you're saying even, so this is a tiny one, but you say that this thing can get huge.
Yeah, this will get 15 feet in 18 months to 2 years.
Oh my gosh,
and it'll make thousands of fruit.
That sounds perfect. Perfect for canning and jellying.
Oh,
okay,
yes,
so
absolutely.
let's go through some do's and don'ts. And let's start with, because you said this is also a mulberry tree. And I feel like this is what all my trees look like, and I freak out because they turn brown, they're dying. What have I done wrong?
Exactly, and you've done nothing wrong. This is a deciduous tree, along with the peaches, apples, apricots, plums. They lose their leaves in the winter. This is what they're supposed to look like.
Okay.
So don't panic. Don't panic about that.
Now, there are some other things that I can do that when trees shouldn't look like that, and you're saying look at the ground, what we've got going on.
Exactly. So the quickest way to kill your trees is plant them in gravel.
Which I feel like we see everywhere here, so you just think that's what you're supposed to do.
Right. And basically it just cooks the tree to death. And I've seen it over and over and over again.
Because of the heat, heats up the rocks.
Right.
Okay.
So I have a rule, it's called my 6-6 rule. 6-foot diameter basin, 6 inches of woody mulch around the base of the tree. It starts building healthy soil around the base of the tree and it cools it off.
So you've just got to really find your areas that you're going to plant and get ready with mulch in those areas. Okay, all right. What are other things that we should know as we're picking up fruit trees? Is there a size that you should start with? Too big, too small?
There you go. Well, whatever you can get a hold of this time of year. My fruit tree program is an education program first, so I have all kinds of online classes and in-person classes that people can take. Then they can come down to the nursery and pick up fruit trees.
Amazing.
Right?
That works. Okay.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And so you just come on down, you pick them up. The big thing that we need to address is when you plant it.
Yes.
Because if you plant in native soil, that's like the gravel. Good luck with that.
Right. Not going to happen.
Right. So these are your black thumb caveats, right? So when you plant a tree, you have to add organic matter in the hole.
Okay.
About 60% organic matter, and then we always like to add azomite, which is a vitamin pill for it.
Okay.
Mycorrhiza, which is life for the soil, and worm castings. And I think one of the last times I was here, we were talking worms.
You taught us all about worms, but they're very good for the soil. They're very good for your plants. Okay, so if we come to you, you're going to walk us through all of that, how to start, how to create, and how to grow.
And so that in 3 years, you're harvesting amazing fruit.
That's what I want.
Trees. Yes.
That's what I want, is amazingness. Okay, tell people where to go. How do we get in touch with you?
Fruittrees.org is our website.
Okay.
We are open today until 3 o'clock at 4549 North 7th Street. That is just south of Camelback on 7th Street, right in the middle of Phoenix.
It's so easy, and this is where you get the help. This is what it's all about. Greg, amazing tips to get us started. We'll come see you for more of them, and we'll get planting. That's what we'll do.
And grow some awesome fruit.
I love it.
Thank you.
We'll be back on the other side of this break.